Our world has faced the coronavirus pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war, and currently it is facing the grim consequences of the massacres in Gaza. Turkey, in all of these crises, sided with peace and on the basis of justice and fairness worked for a solution. And this is the perspective that we approach climate change with. In green gas emissions, our historical responsibility is less than 1%, but by using our own means, we are taking significant steps. For 2053, net zero goal continues.
And now we are joined by Tarik Oguzlu, who is a professor of international relations at Istanbul Aydin University. Professor, good to see you. Good to have you here with us on TRT World. So a brief speech there by the Turkish president at the COP28 conference in Dubai. And one thing that really stood out for me was when the president spoke about the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
Yes, actually, based on the speech President Erdoğan has delivered, I have noticed that there are four important takeaways, but let me start with the one you have already mentioned. Erdoğan has made it very quite clear that what's happening in Gaza is very much against international law and international moral standards. Israeli army is committing humanitarian crimes in the region, so he has been pushing the international community and audience to take much tougher actions against the Israeli government. This is very much important. But besides that, I have already noticed that he mentioned three important points. The first point he mentioned was that Turkey, as a middle power country, is not that much happy with the ongoing obstacles before the globalization process. He mentioned the Ukrainian crisis as an example that has prevented the globalization process from running smoothly. He has also talked about coronavirus pandemic crisis and also the war in Gaza. So Turkey is in favor of global trends, globalization process, because Turkey is a trading state. So any obstacles on this journey will have negative consequences on Turkish economic interests. So this is very much important, which also suggests that Turkey is not in favor of adopting mercantilist or protectionist economic policies. So this is, I think, very much important. He had also underlined the fact that, as Andrew has also mentioned, Turkey is fast becoming extremely reliant on its internal resources, renewable resources, already passing 50% threshold in terms of producing its own electricity. And the target is to reach 70% by the year of 2053. So this is also an important figure concerning the performance of many other countries across the globe. And also he has underlined the importance of having access to climate finance and advanced technology that would help many countries in the global, developing global south region to deal with climate problems. So the responsibility should be disseminated in a fair and just manner. If you are the one who had polluted the environment most, you have to pay the bulk of the money. So many countries in the global south need to have access to climate finance. So I think the implicit message he was underlining was that the main onus in terms of shouldering this burden lays on the part of global north countries. So he has been somehow pushing the rich countries in the global north to spend much more money on dealing with climate problems by helping the countries in the global south. So I think these are the most important takeaways I have concluded from his speech.
Professor Tarik Oguzlu, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.